That's right.
I'm trying.
She's trying.
I'm trying.
If you would have said hat.
There we go.
There they are.
Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, everyone. Let's go real quick.
Somebody's talking to us about going on vacation.
Let me pause that right there. Okay, let's see. Hey, Susie, Matt, Faith, Jackie, Randy, Matei, Captain Akron. Who? Who did I forget?
I almost said you forgot him.
Becky, Alyssa, Christy, Robert G, Eden. I think we're caught up.
Hi,
Las
everybody.
Vegas Canuck. How's everybody doing Sunday night? First off, I just want to thank everybody for
Jerry's here too.
Jerry's here. Hey, Jerry.
Oh, thank you so much.
See you. Wow, Matei. Am I saying it right, Matei? That's how
I think so. I don't know.
I see you.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Chris is here.
I lost my train of thought.
That's
Well,
that's
thank
so
Matei,
nice.
Susie.
So
well, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to thank Cheri, Jean, Karen, Susie, Mary, and Matei now, and anybody else who just has come along for our ride. It's very humbling, really humbling.
And stuck with us.
Ooh, New Mexico. Hey, Tanny.
Yeah, and stuck with us on our live streams at the
Rally
park.
Point. Yeah, I had fun the other day. I don't know how like Josh and Corey and those guys can go for 6, 7, 8 hours. We went for 2, took a nice break, and then went 2, and that was about. Sometimes I was just at a loss for what to talk about.
Thank you, Kimmy. Let's just say that day was like a roller coaster of emotions.
For you.
Well, first it was like frustration.
Yeah.
Then it was like happiness.
I guess that frustration went off onto other days too. They didn't let people into the parking until 8 o'clock.
Did it happen? I haven't heard how it happened.
I heard it did. Hey, Suede Fringe.
I don't know if we.
Did I say Rally Point? Sonia.
Yeah. Oh, you're
Marie
so
Andre.
welcome, Robert.
Oh, you're welcome, Robert. Hey, Susan. I forgot
I
where.
was gonna say something about, but I didn't remember.
Between Susie and Matei tonight already.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. But I don't know if we said it on the live stream or not. What happened?
Wait, before I forget.
Oh yeah. What's that?
Ramsey McWilliams from Little Rock, Arkansas. I hope I can say that. Sent us something. I
don't think we've gotten anything.
Like I usually do. I already open it just to make sure it's
anything from Arkansas. Oh, wow.
Oh, it's hand drawn.
Aww.
Your pal Mickey Mouse, 11 Kisses, Minnie Mouse.
That is
awesome.
So cute. Thank you so much.
It almost looks like our original logo.
Yeah. That's amazing. I can't even draw a stick figure.
No.
That's amazing.
I used to be really good at drawing.
Who's it from?
Ramsey.
Thank you so much. I actually had a cat named Ramsey.
You did?
I did.
Was it a
It was a Siamese cat.
That's what I was gonna say. Siamese. Hey, Talia.
A long time ago. Hi,
Scott.
Cargo.
Stacy, did we miss anybody? Leonard. Cargo. You had Cargo's mask on in the park.
I did have Cargo's mask on. It was, and I was actually going to say, like, I thought I was going to have a lot of issues with the mask on in the parks. And actually, after a while, I forgot it was on and it just became natural. I didn't have any issues with it. Besides like being gross and sweaty, that was it. I would recommend bringing 2 masks because it's a 2-mask day.
Yeah.
Because it gets nasty.
Do we have a membership to our channel? I don't even know what a membership to the channel is.
I don't know.
They have memberships for channels?
I don't know. Yes, Cargo. She makes some.
Hey, Jackie. Jessica
makes them to order. I think she just has some, like a lot at a time, like different ones. So you just gotta watch out for her Instagram, and she does. I mean,
we do
really nice fabrics.
We do have a Patreon, but we've never actually pushed it, and that's why I say thanks to those people that like Susie and Karen and Mary and Jean and the ones who have supported us for.
Yeah.
We were talking about it earlier, and I was just like, feel blessed.
Yeah.
I feel like,
I really do.
You know, and I was like, the stuff that people have sent us is amazing, and it's so much stuff. It's to us, it's a lot. But I can just imagine, like, you know.
It's just so thoughtful.
Yeah, It's hard to believe.
Everything like that is like means so much and something that will keep forever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
like the bracelet you got for.
Mm-hmm. And we do
amazing.
keep people's addresses.
Oh, he says usually YouTubers. I've never looked into that. I don't know. I've never even thought about that.
Yeah.
I guess it's a thing.
Yeah. Cargo does have really great masks. If you're looking for her on Instagram, she's under So Cargo.
SCW Cargo.
So Cargo, yes. And they were very comfortable. It wasn't tight. You felt like you could breathe in it. So, Robert.
Hey, I think Travis is actually he's had a good weekend. He's at Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom today, so he's probably just now trying to soak up the end of the day because they close at 7.
Yeah, and as you can tell, we did.
This is the shirt I showed you guys last week. This is my 4th of July shirt.
Did you have it on the other day?
No, I think it was hanging. Did I bring it over?
No, you wore it.
Did I wear it?
Yeah.
Oh crap!
You wore it to the park.
I wore it to the park. Yeah,
it is
I was
clean.
talking last week on our stream.
Yeah, it is clean.
Okay, I did wear it to the park.
It's clean. We watched
two streams in a row. That doesn't usually happen.
Yeah.
Went and requested cargo.
Susy, you don't need to do anything. You do too much already Susy, as it is.
My hubby came down with rare autoimmune.
Oh no.
After 35 years, we hope to move I hope you move to Florida and the magic comes
Susan.
back. Oh, Becky, you didn't have to do that either.
Becky's awesome.
Yeah, Becky. She did.
I know. Guys need to stop. She's amazing. Thank you so much.
I think everybody will always laugh because I say I just wing it because usually something throws me off.
I know. He's like doesn't know what to say now.
Yeah. And then she tells me stuff I can't talk about. That's the only thing that
I haven't said that in a long time.
Not in a long time, but that was it. Yeah, you got to be especially now. I can imagine having something like that. You got to be extra careful. We are very careful.
We'll just say like real quick, like what is wrong with Florida? Like it's going the wrong way.
To put it this way, we went out and took your mom out yesterday after I got off work. Because at first they didn't need me to work Saturday. Then they called me like 2 hours. Hey, Heather. They called me like 2 hours later and say, can you work? And I was like, I was telling you guys we're short staffed tomorrow. So I went.
Hi, Travis. Thank you for stopping.
Hey, Travis.
I hope you had an amazing time. All your pictures and stories
and
are
check out
amazing.
his Instagram, the same name.
Yes, please follow Travis. He's had some amazing stories.
Probably had 50 good stories out today. And we went to Walmart. We stopped on our way home or we come home first. Well, either way, we went to Walmart. And we're checking out. And I'm looking. And I said, look, we're in line. Say there's probably 60 people spread out. 40 of them didn't have masks on. Yeah. And they were all on top of each other. And I was just like, we need to find a new place to shop.
Yeah, we're finding a new place to shop. The only reason we shop there right now is because it's literally like
2 minutes from the house.
Not even 2 minutes. If we could
it's
walk,
not even a mile.
We could walk, but it's hot, so we're not going to.
Yeah,
we'd be carrying groceries.
I'll drive and show you in case anything happens while you're walking.
You'll drive and beep at me down the road. Yeah, so that's the only reason we go there. So now we're going to find somewhere else to go shopping because we just don't feel safe there.
Yeah. It's like when we took her out to eat yesterday and I thought the restaurant was really cold, but our waitress kept having the snivels.
Yes.
And she was, I think it's just because it's so cold in here that, you know how you get that when it's like that? But
I was having a lot of anxiety.
She was having a meltdown.
I was having a meltdown because I didn't know, like, what do you do? Like, what are you supposed to say? Like, are you sick? Like, what's going on with you? Like.
But the funny thing is, she's putting cheese in a grater, and I'm just I never get cheese, and I guess you're supposed to tell them to stop, and she's just like,
dude,
and you start laughing, and I'm like, oh, that's good. I didn't know I was supposed to tell her to stop. I thought she stopped when she thought was enough.
So, anyways, our story is just please start wearing your mask.
Yeah, we went to we stopped at Sonic in Daytona last night and ordered on the app, and then they come out and bring it. They had a mask on. We had a mask on in the car too, just for We can't get into well. See, our Walmart. I do one on my route is a Walmart. What is it? What are they called? Neighborhood market. And like I told you yesterday, 75 to 85% of the people I see go in there have masks on. They're really good about social distancing and everything there. But the regular Walmart, no, it's different. They even took the 6-foot markers off the floors and all that. They're like, hey, it's over. We canceled our trip and rebooked for 2022. Dan, that's probably a good idea.
That's really safe, right? I mean, that's probably good too.
I hate being the one that we're at the parks saying don't come to the parks.
Well,
it's
we're
your
there,
choice.
right?
Why we're there. I don't want to look like an idiot, like a covidiot. Is that what they call them? Covidiot. We went and we said if it doesn't seem safe, like we've seen some pictures since that I was like, I'm not going to stay there in that kind of.
It doesn't.
Like the next time we go, if it's that messed up, I'm not going to stay there.
Right.
We'll just go home. You know.
But let's just say that I know it was possible to preview, and I know they're practicing, but I just think that they, off the bat, started the morning off.
Oh, we saw the pictures, Kenny Mom.
Oh, thank you.
She got. Remember, I said they got to see. I seen the pictures. I said they got to meet. That was awesome.
I can't wait for.
Kevin, she did show me the Hallmark ornament.
I know. I was looking for it and I couldn't find it.
We did get lucky because everybody's going.
Oh, you should have done that.
We showed you this last week. We got lucky and got the.
Did you let me finish my
story? I'm sorry, I interrupted you. I got a drink while you're talking. Keep my mouth full.
I just felt like popping that drink on you.
It is not disinfectant. It's just a blue drink.
But we're talking about like how the opening was.
Yeah.
I felt so terrible for the cast member in the ticket booth. I'm not sure what you call it, the parking ticket booth. He was so
parking plaza.
He was so overwhelmed.
He goes, I don't know why they're not letting it in, but you can go around or park at the gas station.
Like he was getting ready to cry.
Yeah, I gave him a cast compliment.
Like they should not have put him in that situation.
Yeah, he was awesome. He goes, you're what do you say? We're racing or we're battling some other car that kept coming around. So, and what's funny is, if I can interrupt for just a second, the car that he was talking about was right next to us in the booth, and then when we finally got in through all the checkup, they were in the same monorail as us, same car monorail. So it was pretty funny. And the daughter started crying just like Ashley started crying.
But what I was going to say is, they wouldn't let anybody go into even park. So they just said you had to keep circling. We circled at least
6 times.
6 times. Then everybody started parking alongside the road.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's unsafe. So everybody just said, fine, we're not going to go anywhere. We're all just starting. Everybody just stopped and parked.
And we pulled in because we went through. They had, was it 4 green lights on at the time? Maybe 4 or 5 that you could pass through. And we seen where some of the cast members were standing at ones that had the red light on and cones. So we're like, we're just going to pull in front of one of them. And it was we're there 2 minutes. And I look in the mirror and you can see all the way down the road, stopped as far as you can see.
Yeah.
Then they let us in. Then they stopped the cars before they got to the actual parking lot.
It was just like they kept trying to like bunch everybody up. And I didn't understand that. Like just start getting people through so they're not all together. Like that's what I was like, why are they doing this? I didn't understand it.
We got lucky and we were the first ones on the monorail, I think.
So the monorail, we were with a mom and her 2 little girls, and she was just the one little girl, so excited, started squealing and crying, and then I was like, made me start crying because she was so excited and I was so excited.
And I told you there was no crying at Disney.
Right. But when you walk in and you walk underneath the train station, it's just like all this emotion hits you. It's just like you didn't even. Who did you think that was there that was walking right in front of us? The cast.
Josh Tomorrow?
We couldn't tell, but he had a mask on and he said, welcome home. But I think it was him.
I think it was Josh.
But it was so weird because we're like emotionally crying and I can't tell. I couldn't talk. And it was just.
It's funny because you can recognize some people with a mask on, some people you can't.
Yeah. But it was just so magical and so amazing.
It was humbling. And I was happier for the employees that finally got to go back to work. I just hope.
I forget where.
I hope they keep up the cleaning and the safety for them.
I don't remember where we were. We were in a store or somewhere, and I heard a cast member say, "This is so boring."
Oh yeah, because
she's like, "We're used." I think it was Emporium. She said,
"You can see the floor everywhere."
She's like, "We're used to being so busy, and it was just like we're not used to this."
Randy said, "Hearing your voice walking in Main Street."
I couldn't speak because I was.
You know what it reminded? We're going to Magic Kingdom next.
Yeah,
we'll be there this week.
We're actually going there.
And then this next weekend we'll be where?
Epcot.
Epcot.
Next Sunday we'll be at Epcot.
And then the following week we'll finally get to Hollywood Studios.
Yes.
But the way they do the reservation systems now, we can't even book another one until we use a day.
Which we were wondering too, if you can only make 3 reservations and they're 4 parks.
Yeah, why didn't they put out 4? They should have put out 4 reservations, and you had to use them for a different park. That's what they should have did.
Right.
Because we use one for 3 parks.
Right. I
So,
mean, I guess it's your choice,
for us,
though. What if you don't like those parks?
Well, that's true. For us,
I wish
we opted out of Animal Kingdom.
I wish we got Animal Kingdom because it looks like there was nobody there.
Yeah. We opted out of it just because it's the middle of summer and it's the hottest park.
Right.
That's why I don't.
But it looked amazing. Like, like nobody was there.
Yeah.
But I was...
From everybody's stories, it looked... Yeah, Fast Passes aren't even available.
So,
they are doing a queue, you said, right? A virtual queue for Rise of Resistance?
Yeah.
So she'll figure that out, and I'll be the
you can do
beneficiary.
It's a virtual queue for Rise of the Resistance, and they have 4 times that you can try for it. It's on your My Disney app. Your tickets have to be linked to everybody in your party.
You have to be in the park?
You have to be in the park.
Right.
It's going to be at 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and 4 o'clock that you can try to get a time.
Oh, Robert, from these plushies, from what we heard, they're not going anywhere. They're gonna have. Don't be one of the ones that buy the expensive ones on eBay. They're gonna have plenty of them. Now the Funko Pops and stuff like that might go away, but the plushes they're gonna keep.
And just like in the Character Warehouse, of course, this guy didn't have a price on them, so they had to check that price. We always get stuff without prices somehow.
Can you reach the Funko? We did get the Funko, and we were surprised because the Funko is Disneyland.
Yeah, it's actually Disneyland Funko for
30th for Splash Mountain. If you can see it on the back for Disneyland, which I didn't know that. And it's funny, we never got the one with the log because we always looked at it and said, well, it's
we'll
always
get
gonna be
it.
there.
We'll get it next time.
We'll get it. She looked at it and be like, oh, it's cute. And I said, it's always going to be there. And I was wrong.
But with the plushes, we have heard that they do have plenty in stock, and
because they're letting people get 10 of them at a time. Hey, Karen.
They're going to keep restocking. Hey, Karen.
Hey, Disney Doodads.
They're going to keep restocking. But since we were there and we were waiting, we decided to go ahead and get them.
Yeah, it was. We've seen people walking out with. Well, you've seen the pictures online and everything. Just how many people get.
We'll just say one of my pet peeves and one of your pet peeves.
Is line cutting?
Yes. If your whole party is not in line, don't try to come up and say you were with that party.
But not. I can understand if it's your husband or your wife, but not somebody you know.
Yeah. Oh, you're.
Oh, we thought you were back here or up here, and that guy and his 2 kids bought out all the pins.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was kind of aggravating, but you know.
He also did. He also did shush me in the store.
He did.
You did. You shushed me because this was irritating too. These people were 2 different people were shipping outside of the United States.
I just didn't want her to be a Karen on a video.
I was almost a Karen. That she didn't know where she was shipping it to. She had no idea. So that means that stuff wasn't for her if she had no idea where she's even shipping it to, which is just really irritating. And she was.
They bought like.
He bought
$2,000 worth of
they both
stuff.
$2,000 worth of stuff. They couldn't even carry it. That's why they're.
And then they went to separate registers, and then she's over here at the other one and says, "Can I ship it to him?" And they're like, "Oh crap!" But they brought them to one register, and the whole time after they started checking out until we got out, and we were a couple people behind them, they were still in line.
They were still in line, and I just said. She was asking a question. She's like, can I ship it to his address? And
I don't know, Bella.
She was pointing to the other guy because she didn't know the address where she was shipping it to. And I said, the answer is no. And Bob's like, shh, shh.
I just said.
He was shushing me.
I didn't want you to be a Karen.
The answer is no. You can't do it. Go on. You don't know the address of where you're shipping it to. You can't ship it. That's how I feel.
But he kept looking at me, and I was like this.
Yeah, like, come on.
Every time he looked at me, I would just lock eyes with him. And then he would go and put his head down. I'm like, you're taking, these people, you got people in line behind you to have 3 or 4 items. They
That's
just want to get
all we had. We didn't have that much stuff.
Yeah, there wasn't, when we were in there, it was only them that were buying
big things. Yeah.
Everybody else was getting what they really wanted, except for the guy that got all the pins.
I know. I felt sorry for the lady behind me. She was like, I just want some stuffies for my girls. And that's all she was trying to get.
Oreologist, we can see you're typing in there.
Yeah. So
Oreologist.
Bob shushed me.
I shushed you.
And I did think it was funny. We were standing. I'll tell the story. I'm not going to tell it. The lady in front of us.
Yeah. Oh, she's talking about how awful.
She was like, the lady in front of us. She's just talking. She's like, I hate vloggers. She's like, I just hate it when they're doing live streams, and I was like,
laughing. And I'm pointing out stuff to her about vloggers, and she's just like, yeah.
And I was like, this is so awkward. And I was kind of
I think
like,
she probably seen us later and she ignored us.
no, I was kind of like trying to feel out like, why is she, like, what was wrong? I was like, oh. And then she's like talking. She had an umbrella over her the whole time. It was kind of like
Randy.
hiding her face. And I was just like, she's made a comment like something. Because
Did you know who she was?
No, I had no idea who she was.
Oh.
She had made a comment that she didn't want to be seen on there. And I was like,
there was a guy, we think he was live streaming. I don't know who he was. And she's like, I do not give you permission to show my face.
And she's like, I don't.
And I was like, I don't think they have to get your permission.
She was like, I just don't want somebody to see my face. And I was like, oh yeah, that could be awkward if you're from out of state and people see you in Florida and you're not supposed to be here. And she said no. She's like, I'm a teacher. And I was like, I said, are you in Florida? And she's like, yes. And I was like, well, I think that's okay.
Yeah.
You're not out of state. You don't have to quarantine. She's just like, you just know how parents are. And I was just like,
we didn't want to get it. But we did. She was in front of us on when we got off of Buzz. And they were talking about their scores, and I did make a comment, if you remember.
I did.
About, it's how easy it is to get 999.99.
I feel like people just talk to us in lines. Like, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, she had, we didn't have a camera out or anything. We were just in line.
Know.
It was only 9 o'clock, and we knew we'd live stream at 11. We just relaxed.
It was just awkward. I hate those people that live stream.
Yeah, they don't care about anybody's rights.
Sorry. I was like, sorry.
Hey, Misty.
Yeah, it was a little funny.
Hey, Laurel. But that was, yeah. And I was asking somebody about, this is my snafu, about accessibility.
What?
And
oh gosh.
Because of her mom. So I go up to him and I was going to say, the accessibility pass, can you still get that? And I said, can you get the sexability pass?
I did not hear it. I'm so glad I wasn't there.
And I was like, and I caught myself and I went to say it again and I said it again. I said,
he just look
accessibility. He had a mask on, so I couldn't tell, and he had glasses. But I was like, oh my! And I told you, and you couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that was very interesting.
So we were probably walking around, and he's like, "There's a sexability guy."
Yeah. Awkward. So those were our awkward.
No, you don't have any privacy rights in public. Really.
That was our awkward moments for the day.
Like Disney can use you in anything if you're there, right?
Yeah.
There's probably something in your ticket or somewhere that says they can use your likeness if you go in the park or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that was our morning, and then you guys saw the streams.
Yeah, we really appreciate you guys.
Don't know the address, Ashley. Put them.
Yes, yeah. I agree with you, Faith. If you don't know your address that you're shipping it to, obviously you don't. It's not for you.
Well, that too, and the people that were shipping it back to the hotels.
That's different. That's a different.
But that was taking up time too because they had to wrap everything and put it over there.
No, that's different
yeah, it was
than
different.
If you don't even know the address.
The thing that really stunk was the lady who was the cast member helping them helped us afterwards, and she was super nice, and we were talking about.
Her name was Ashley.
Her name was Ashley. She pointed that out when she saw your.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she said, we said, did you get the cast preview? And she goes, no, mine's next week for Hollywood Studios, but I have to work. And I was like, oh, that's
I felt so terrible for her.
They should, at least pay them to go to the cast preview.
Well, they should at least get one time, work it out. So she's like, I'm going to try to, switch my shift with somebody so I can go on. Because I feel terrible for her because she was just, trying to rush and rush and rush. And I was just like, I feel so bad for her.
She seemed overwhelmed.
She seemed overwhelmed because there's such a huge line. And it was
like she's going as fast as she can. And there's somebody else in the other store going, this is boring.
This is boring.
Because when we went in, and we were on the stream, right? When we were in Emporium. And if you guys watch the stream, how creepy quiet it was.
It was so quiet.
Like just talking on a stream this really loud felt like hey, Brian and Amanda, felt like we were yelling.
It did.
So you're just I think, was it Susy or Talia pointed out, you can see the floor.
Yeah.
Which I thought it, honestly, I didn't really remember, but I thought it was carpeted in there. I didn't know it was tile.
I think it used to be carpet in some
Maybe
areas.
That's why I remember it.
Yeah. But as far as safety, we felt safe. There was hand sanitizers all over, but I would still recommend to bring your own.
Bring it because
some of them they didn't work.
Out.
And you see big piles of goop on them
because you can't put your hand in. Oh, I just spit. Sorry. You can't put your hand.
I didn't have my mask on.
It went that way.
Okay, you guys, is everybody okay?
you put your hand under right after somebody else. You have to wait for the light to go on.
Yeah,
Some of them.
I wasn't getting
like,
that.
And they're like, it doesn't work. And then I went, you want some?
I don't know.
But there's plenty. There's the food, ordering the food, the sitting, everything was good.
Faith, I think they do move them around because they all started out at Disney Springs to kind of get back in the swing of things. So
because we did see the one in Disney Springs that we know working in the Emporium.
Yeah. My brother-in-law's dad works at the Emporium.
And he was
worked there for like 40 years.
He was at the co-op during
yeah, he was at the co-op and we saw him that day.
Yeah, that was scary with that horse with the balloon.
I couldn't even watch that. Like I was talking with Susy, like I can't even imagine if I was there in person, like I would have had like I don't know, like a meltdown or something to try to help them. I would
have been really mad at the whoever let her. I know it's a kid.
It was an accident, and it was like one of those freak things. Like, how could that?
Maybe if it was crowded, it wouldn't have happened, or there was more people in the parade.
It just looked like it just went and then wrapped around his leg. But they did an amazing job.
It's like the balloons. Like I see static, I'm going towards it. All that hair.
Amazing job. Yeah. The care, getting her off the horse
and the way she got down and everything. Yeah,
I mean, it could have been a lot worse, but it was amazing. And I just like, while we're on this whole thing, if you're at Disney, please, please, please do not pick up the ducks.
Yeah.
They are wild animals. They are Disney ducks.
They're coming at you because
they're used to being fed, but that just makes me angry. Like, I do not like seeing pictures of people that are holding a duck. Yeah. I mean, it's just.
It's like when you see somebody holding a dolphin at the beach.
It's just like.
A baby dolphin.
Like, just leave them alone. Like, that's. Oh, Robert, that was a dad joke, Robert.
Yeah, Casimir was very brave.
That was pretty bad. I know. Yeah. Why would you want to pick up a duck? You don't know. I mean, they can carry disease. Ducks can. It can bite you. I mean.
I wouldn't pick up a duck.
I mean, just leave it alone. I don't understand it at all.
We were actually apologized to them when they were by us
because
we didn't have food.
We didn't have any food.
One came up to us when we were over last weekend. We were at the boardwalk at the pizza place. And it's coming up. We're like, we don't have our food yet. I'm sorry.
Like they just walked.
They just sat there until we got it.
And then rolled our eyes, like, yeah, just don't.
Yeah, they all did.
Just please don't pick up the ducks. That's all. That's my PSA.
And don't be a Karen at the parks or anywhere else.
Why'd you look at me when you said that?
You haven't been a Karen.
You said I almost was.
You said stuff, and I'm only joking.
You shushed me.
Yeah.
You went shh. You shushed me.
Because I know how people are with cameras nowadays. I have mine ready all the time, and I haven't run into it yet.
Those people that live stream.
But it was probably my fault. I kept feeding into her.
The what?
The lady about it.
Oh, you kept talking.
I was like, look at the content he's releasing right now. It has to be horrible because he hasn't moved in like 15 minutes. What are they talking about? He's like, yeah, he's just.
The whole while she had a.
Hey, Donna.
Hi, Donna. She had an umbrella covering her face.
Karen, yeah, you shouldn't do that anyway. Karen's perfectly right. You should not pick up the ducks at Disney.
Please
don't pick up any animals unless you're somewhere where they say.
Oh, Robert's on a roll tonight.
What?
Don't pick up who would pick up a duck? That's just foul.
Yeah. Is he like Googling duck jokes right now?
He's Googling jokes.
He learned how to Google.
He can Google.
The Google.
Oh, Lorraine, that's terribly hot.
The other day when we were there, it feels like temperature, I think, at 105. Because I did get sunburned.
It was pretty hot.
And didn't realize it till later.
We were struggling. We were on the struggle bus.
Yeah. Even working out in it every day, it's a little different.
When we ended the first stream, I was just like, I just need a drink. I was so.
Is that when we went to Pecos Bill?
No, that's when we went to Cosmic Rays.
Cosmic Rays and had lunch.
Let's take a poll on who likes Cosmic Rays hamburgers.
And I'll tell you exactly how you explained it to your mom yesterday.
I'm not a big fan of Cosmic Rays, and that was just the closest place to where we were. And I should have got the chicken nuggets, but I didn't.
Yeah, I've seen that one, Brian.
I almost got it too. I got the hamburger just because I was so hot, and I just trying to order something. But
the way you explained it to your mom is like if you had a hamburger that had no taste.
That has no taste. Like, do they boil it? I mean,
broil
it.
When you said boil it, I was like, I think she means broil.
I do mean broil.
Yeah. Karen, you didn't have to do that,
Thank
Karen.
you so much, Karen.
I think Karen came on late, but we were in the beginning. She was one of the ones I was telling everybody about and thanking.
How amazing you are.
Yeah.
And
the amazing stuff she sends us.
I know, and hopefully we'll get to see you again.
Yeah.
I know, because I know they had to postpone their trip. But
well, we wanted to go to Columbia Harbor House.
Yeah, it was closed.
Because we like going up the second floor and looking at the Magic Kingdom.
I do understand that they're trying to get their burgers out as fast as they can.
Nuggies.
It is. I'm sorry, Robert.
I did see somebody made I don't know if it was on Instagram or what Baby Yoda calling a nuggie over from a bag and eating it.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
But Disney fries are really good, though. I can't say that.
Do you like fries?
I like fries.
So they were good for you?
They were good for me.
Now, we heard, and I don't know if this is true, the reason McDonald's fries are good is they put a little sugar in with their salt.
Yep, we've heard that.
Is that true?
I don't know.
But their fries, what did the one guy call them? 7-minute fries. They're good for 7 minutes.
Susy,
After that,
that is that Cosmic Craze, and I think maybe we should have gotten that.
See you later, Sonia. Have a good week.
Thank you so much. Maybe they put some sauce on the one that has the mac and cheese on it. That's the special burger.
Oh, that was the 90th burger, wasn't it? The Mickey Celebration.
They still have it.
Yeah, that was a good burger though.
So maybe we should have got that.
Yeah. If they have any kind of burger that's like advertises a different Angus beef or any of that,
with flavoring in it.
Yeah, it's good.
And they do not have the condiment bar anymore at Cosmic Craze where you could like fix your own burger with
you put the mushrooms and onions and all that stuff.
All that. I mean, I'm thankful for that because it's kind of gross, but
you can't go in and order at a register either.
No, you can't go and order at the register.
So I wonder what the people who aren't social media savvy with the phones and like somebody who just doesn't
like my mom.
I have a guy at work who doesn't even have a cell phone.
My mom could probably figure it out.
Yeah, he doesn't. She didn't know how to do the thing with the camera, the scan.
No.
We had to show her that.
Yeah.
We had to show her how to forward an email the other day too on the phone.
And we never got it.
No, we never did get it. Huh. So I guess I did it wrong.
You didn't.
I did it wrong.
You didn't show her very well.
But in my defense, I'm not using Android anymore.
It could have went to our spam.
It could have.
Yeah.
I'll look afterwards.
Yeah.
Chicken sandwich. Oh, the Parmesan chicken sandwich at Pinocchio's Village House is really good.
It's really good.
So is the pizza they have there too.
Yeah.
Because we usually get the chicken parm and I get the pizza. We go to the Village House.
Honestly, we're just lazy, and that was like the first food place we came to.
We were hungry and thirsty.
We were hungry and thirsty, and so we just ate there.
And then later we were like, oh, and we had to go to Pecos Bill and just to get inside in the air conditioning, ordered 2 drinks. It took about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And they let you in.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it was with inside of Pecos Bill, but maybe since it's been closed so long, it had a
really bad.
Yeah, really
sewer smell.
Yeah, really bad smell. I thought it was maybe like a mold. I guess to go ahead and say like a moldy, crappy smell.
No, it smelled like too many people had been eating the nachos in there.
Yeah, it was.
That's what it smelled like.
I was surprised, but it's weird, and hopefully, oh, they ordered at the register. Maybe you can.
Maybe if you forget something.
Oh, okay. I don't know. They had to sign outside and
for the day. Yeah, we just followed what they were saying to do.
But then again, when you're at Disney, sometimes you're in your own world too.
You're not really paying attention to what's going on. That's what I'm saying. It smelled in there.
And some of it was just surprising how much stuff wasn't open.
But we were just there for the preview, though.
Yeah, but I've seen some of the stories and stuff still look.
It still wasn't open.
Like when Travis went into those carts right when you walk in, we're still.
That was still early in the morning, though.
I don't know. We'll have to ask somebody who's been there over the weekend.
Yeah, Fellow Hana Adventures. That's our favorite restaurant. I don't know if they're accepting cash at any places. I'm assuming they will.
I'm assuming they probably have to.
Because I know they were at Disney Springs.
Or you don't have a bank account.
Because my mom had cash and she was using cash. And I said, Mom, you're not supposed to be using cash. And the cast member was like, don't worry, we'll both hand sanitize our hands.
That place sounds like a gas to Robert.
It was Robert.
I was trying to think of what I can't remember. Oh, the only one that I was kind of sad that wasn't open was the Big Top.
Yeah, we like that store.
He likes going in.
He
likes going in there for the AC and looking at the food. Yeah, but it was it was fun because we rode Barnstormer too, and she actually, you guys on the stream said you can keep riding if you want.
I was like, no, I'll pass. It hurt my back.
What's funny is because Travis said like 39 seconds, and so I asked her, and she asked the other guys. He's like, it's 90 seconds, and we go, and it's like it actually felt like it was maybe 25 seconds.
Yeah,
but it was pretty good.
It
was really good walking on everything.
Yeah, Christy, it does smell like cotton candy in the big top.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I think we're so used to going in there all the time, like from.
We just have our regular stores we like to go in to look.
And one, like we walking by and Gaston's was closed, and I'm like, oh, that's all right because we don't usually go in there.
Some people do.
But you did say big, be our guest.
Yeah, be our guest has changed to like a 3-course meal. It's like $60 a person for lunch.
We've only been in there once, and they had to. Our service was so bad they had to give us a free fast pass for any ride.
Right.
Because it was like they basically forgot we were there.
Yeah.
We're some big top. Yeah, I like the big top. Pinocchio's was open.
Small world because there was nobody on the rides. There wasn't that many boats going through.
It was slow.
Our boat was so slow.
I think I might have. Let me look real quick.
It's like it was going the current was going
because you were
so
saying
slow.
it is so slow, and I think I took a picture. I can't remember where. Let me find.
But we know Susie would have loved it because that's her fave.
I'll show it right here. You can see.
You can't see anything.
You can see the reflection in the water. The water was so smooth. You can see it. The water was barely moving.
Susie, we went in there just
and the hippo. Oh, where is it? The hippo. I can't. The hippo had one of its eyes out.
Hippo, you had one job, Hippo.
What? Ferris wheel wasn't working. People Mover still. I guess People Mover still not working, right?
Robin K's Adventures asking, have we ever had any other bad experience at Disney Park?
Any other one? I don't think so.
That was actually.
That was the only one that I can remember having.
And we were actually fine. It just took a long time.
Yeah.
But the server just automatically gave it to us, and they apologized.
Because somebody came in after us, and there was we were 2. They were like 4 or 5 or 6 people, and they got their food before us.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I think they forgot you. And then that's when they had she had a book, and she came out and wrote it in the book. We actually still have it. It's on the refrigerator. It's on the refrigerator. We never used it.
Yeah. But I don't think we've ever had any other bad experiences.
Not that I can think of. Food poisoning at Garden Grill. I've never eaten a Garden Grill.
We've never eaten at Garden Grill. My sister keeps trying to talk me into it. And I keep saying, because she's a cast member, and I keep saying, well, you get a cast member discount, and I don't. So.
I think since you're dealing with a theme park, a lot of the food, sometimes it's subpar.
Because
I think you just have to, Karen and Lise, you just have to realize that, they're feeding thousands of people.
Talia agrees. It was so slow she was dying. It was like on Small World.
Because when we were talking about it, we can't go in Small World because we'll get stuck on that. And if this signal goes out,
right,
we're not going to get out within 5 minutes to catch the signal back up.
So slow.
Yeah, I was just like,
that's a really long ride.
I mean, I was actually looking around going, I didn't know there was stairs there or a door there or just stuff that I'd never even noticed. Or like, it was so slow, you're just like.
Yeah, I think the guy in front fell asleep.
Oh, he did.
He fell asleep.
That's
how slow it was.
Hey, Kim.
It really was.
Small. Well, we don't ride it a lot, I guess. But I think when they have a lot of people, it goes a little bit faster.
Is it 100 Park Fair?
100 Park Fair?
For Grand Floridian. I think that's it. It's Park Fair or something.
That food's probably good.
I don't know.
I would assume Victoria and Albert's is good.
It's all a buffet.
Hey, Joy. And Orr would have helped out.
I think Victoria and Albert's is a little fancy for me.
Yeah. But when we came to the end, it was us, and then there was a couple boats in front of us that were empty.
I don't enjoy fancy food. I like just French fries.
French fries.
Just give me some French fries.
1900 Park Fair.
I was close, Christy.
It's a buffet and not great. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
I was really close. I was just off a little.
Huh.
What?
She said the food is just fair. I was thinking.
My sisters actually ate there.
Well, we ate at California Grill, and the food was really good.
Yeah.
But we've eaten at Cape May many a times, and the food is really good there.
Cape May.
But it's kind of hard to mess up crab legs.
We're wondering what they're going to do with Cape May.
I'll be fine if we go back and they'll just keep bringing you more food. If it's just keep bringing me crab legs.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot about the 1900 that people.
But I'll be honest about Cape May. Besides the crab legs and the clams, I don't know much about the other food.
It was everything I've had there has been good.
I had the chicken was really good. I had a piece of chicken. It was really good. And some mashed potatoes.
Everything was really good.
But Cape May, I'm just going for the crab legs.
Yeah.
You're on dessert and I'm still on crab legs.
Yeah. We love it. That's our favorite.
She's left, I'm still on crab legs.
So we had a reservation and we canceled it, didn't we?
For
we
where?
should have went for my birthday.
For Cape May?
Yeah.
We didn't know.
We should have went. We didn't know, like.
Susy was laughing at her.
We didn't know the world was going.
Oh, Ohana's? Yeah. Oh, I forgot.
Oh, Ohana's.
If you remember, we talked about it before. If Ohana's would have set up in the parking lot, I would have went. That food is so good.
Yeah.
That's what got us in our love for, what is it? I can't even think of it.
Pot stickers.
Pot stickers. In those noodles. And I got the server that one time shot the steak on
Cheri,
my shirt.
you can wear your medal anywhere you want to. You're allowed to.
Why would they make fun? Why would they do that?
Becky, we've never been there. We had reservations for that too.
Well, Cheri, you can go back now. There is no college interns there now. Not until next year.
But Becky, we had reservations for that too, and that's when you got sick. Remember that day we were supposed to go with Crystal
Oh yeah,
and
we were supposed to go there, and that's
and you were sick, like
that's
fever.
when they think maybe I had the virus.
Yeah, we've never done the Ohana Stitch breakfast
Because I haven't got tested for it, but some of the lingering symptoms like chronic fatigue I have. So I'm
just not a
get the
big
antibody
breakfast
test.
person, and when I do eat breakfast, I like chocolate chips in my pancakes, and apparently there's a season
And
for
you guys
them.
heard of the story when we went to Cracker Barrel, and she get pancakes, I get chocolate chips. Oh, they're not in season.
They're not in season. I was like, okay. I guess
I think the rest of the meal are just like we're just cracking jokes about what's in season, and
I was just
how
like,
do you? Is it because Willy Wonka's not real? Is that why they can't have them all year? I don't know.
I was just like, I just wanted chocolate chips in my pancake on my vacation. But that's okay.
I agree with you, Terry, on that one. Even though they hid the message, I understand why.
Christy, I thought it was okay. I didn't really care for it.
What?
I can never say that name. Anyway.
Acker House?
Yeah, in Norway.
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah.
The princesses were good.
Yeah, they were amazing. And like if you were a little girl, like or a little boy.
If they ask you for seconds, they will charge you for it twice.
Where's that?
Where's that one at?
Cracker Barrel?
Oh, Cracker Barrel, maybe?
Oh.
Where she's talking about? I learned the hard way. That's one thing that surprised me before. Some places where drinks, when you get one drink, you get another one, and they used to charge you for a second one.
Yeah.
I can't remember now, but I was like, why is that not?
Yeah.
Not a fan of the menu.
So there's a couple restaurants. We're just wondering what's it going to be like once they bring it back.
Yeah, because I guess Ohana can be the same because it's just family style.
Yeah, it's just family style. They're just bringing out.
You're not going up and getting it from a buffet. I think buffets will probably be done.
I guarantee you, though, if they opened those reservations, they would have no problem filling the restaurant at capacity.
Because I think one thing people, even with the COVID-19, forget, it's part of a coronavirus, and there's still not a cure for coronavirus. You know, I don't think they'll have a vaccine for it, but they'll never have a cure for it. And so wasn't I reading it today? Something about some bubonic plague or something in China now,
Oh gosh.
in Mongolia or somewhere.
Oh, we've
Like,
never
what?
been to the Wave. There's so many places.
We did go
need to
by
start
the
going.
Wave the other day, and we're like, hey, we've never been in there.
Yeah, we need to start going. There's places we need to start going.
I think Nate was there, and I think if I remember
Randy
right,
said
something
the
he had was
Boardwalk
good.
breakfast is good with the mermaid and tangled characters.
Are they going to have that anymore?
Yeah.
With the characters.
I don't know.
Hey, Dean.
Dean
The
and
news on
Kevin.
the warehouses is there's still no news.
Yeah.
And I think somebody in another state went somewhere. There's still. I think what's going to happen. This is my personal opinion. I could be totally wrong, but they're not going to open the warehouses until there's actually a decrease in cases and everything else, because they can't do anything about it inside of a outlet mall. If it was at the store, if it was at the parks, it'd be different. They could control it.
And I think they feel like they can't. They already had an issue with like
Hey, Marcel,
controlling the amount of people going in there.
because people are mad at them that they're lining up outside of the.
Right. Like that would just if they had to space everybody out in line outside the store, that would just create like such an issue. So I think that's
so
why.
As far as we know, there's still no opening date. They haven't put up any.
But the last time
barriers
we
or
went,
anything.
which was last weekend, it all had the same merch in it still.
It looked exactly like it did in March.
Kind of creepy.
Yeah, it was.
Like they just.
There's been some stuff moved around, but nothing. No markings on the floor. No hand sanitizers. No plastic up. Nothing. So.
I do feel kind of bad for the cast members. So if there's a cast member and they're not behind plexiglass, they have to wear the face shields and a mask.
Yeah.
That's hot. Like if they're outside, like man.
Hey, Gallery Muffin.
That
Hey,
just
Clara.
seems really hot to me.
Nancy. Did we say hi to Nancy? If we missed anybody, welcome. Thanks for coming in and,
Yeah, we heard
hanging out with us
Nancy
tonight.
that they are going to sell some flower and garden merch. I want those Orangeburg glasses.
The glasses.
The glasses, like drinking glasses.
The ones we were like, we'll get next time, and they were gone.
Right.
Yeah.
Along with.
So here's a little bit of advice. If you're, especially now, having seen things happen this past year,
We've learned.
if there's something you want, and you'll say, I'll get it next time, just get it.
Yeah, we've learned.
Like these guys. From what we hear now, they're going to be around for a while, and I guess the ride's not shutting down until what, next year?
Yeah.
So they're gonna still have Briar, Rabbit, and Bear, and Fox, and all those.
His little belly is so comfy. Like he's got such a nice.
You're holding on to his belly.
He's got such a nice little belly. He's adorable.
Yeah, Wave is good. So there's places we're gonna try, but it's hard when you're used to what you like and you just go to what you like. Like Harbor House, we would have went to Harbor House.
We just keep going to Harbor House.
I went to Friar's Nook if Friar's Nook was open because I liked their loaded tater tots.
Right.
Those are really good.
So there was no new snacks.
No,
either.
yeah, because who was asking us for snacks? Was it Robert or somebody was asking?
Yeah.
During the stream, didn't see any new snacks at all.
This is kind of violent. He's got a club in his hand.
Yeah.
Like he's getting ready to.
He wanted to knock his head off.
I know.
Oh, you never saw the movie?
No, I never saw
Okay,
the movie.
yeah. She hasn't seen Song of the South.
Hi, Gregory. I'm assuming it's Gregory. It could be. It could be
yeah,
Derek.
he's tired. It's so hot.
They
Very.
just went on like an amazing trip, like
Yeah.
some amazing pictures. I hope they did a video on it because it looked awesome.
That and Matthew and Lauren were at the Grand Canyon. That looked pretty good too.
Yeah, it's Gregory.
Gregory.
Hopefully.
I think Tony's was it Tony's open?
Yeah.
Casey's wasn't,
No.
but I think Tony's was.
Yeah, it was.
It was. And the Tomorrowland Terrace was a relaxation station.
I remember years ago, Tomorrowland Terrace, you could actually eat there.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Now they only open it when it's so busy and it's like an
Or
overflow.
it used to be a fireworks party thing.
Yeah. No fireworks.
No worries. Have a good week.
No fireworks for you.
No fireworks?
No.
None.
Not for you.
Because if somebody had asked during the stream if we were staying for fireworks, and they don't even stay open until dark.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
close at 7 now.
Yeah. And I wonder, since that balloon incident, if they're going to change, if they're going to stop with the horses. Because Gaston and Merida would ride the horses, right?
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. It's just pretty scary.
They took away Peter Pan float. Yeah, they took that away. They took away, all they have is a regular Dole Whip. They took away the citrus swirl that had remember the red sauce or whatever that was in it? And they took that away. There was nothing extra. And the
I think they're just
bakery cases just look normal too. There was nothing special.
Yeah, I think they're just waiting to have
See
more
how it goes,
people.
Are they still doing Moonlight Magic?
I don't know.
I thought they canceled a lot of their other stuff.
I don't know. Donna, there was a balloon. The parade was going by and a toddler went to run out and the dad grabbed the toddler and they at the same time let go of the balloon and the balloon wrapped around the horse's leg.
You can look on Twitter from
it
Merida.
was pretty scary.
And I think Merida or Magic Kingdom will show up in there.
But the cast members did a really good job of calming.
Because it
Those
went on for a little
horses
while.
are huge.
Yeah, it was Clydesdale.
Those horses are huge. Like that's a big horse, and I'm just thankful that nobody was hurt.
Yeah, because it could have threw her off easy.
Yeah.
And
I mean, that's like the chances of that happening ever again.
Because if you watch the video, when she gets off and she's moving, I think the horse is coming around, and it kind of clips her a little bit. It could have really threw her on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just wrapped around the back leg. It was just crazy.
It just scared the horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm repeating what you're saying.
Yeah, you're repeating what I'm saying?
Yep.
99 cent. Cue the trumpets. I have returned. Oh,
Robert's
did we know he
back.
was gone?
I did. I saw him BRB.
Do you think they'll do something for Halloween? They are doing nothing for Halloween that I know of. They'll probably do the decorations. I can't see them doing much more than that.
Yeah, I didn't know, Chris. I didn't know if they're still going to be doing this stuff on Moonlight Magic.
Huh.
We'll see.
They always invite us. It's awesome.
I know. They're amazing.
And we went with Marcel's, and our first one was with Marcel, wasn't it? Magic Kingdom? I think it was Marcel.
Maybe. Who's awesome.
Yeah. Hey, Stack. Halloween Horror Nights. I don't know how Halloween. I haven't really looked into what Universal is doing for Halloween Horror Nights, so I don't know.
Talia could probably tell us.
Yeah, Talia probably will know more about that. Or even, excuse me, Travis has been going to both.
Yeah.
We're picking. And right now, Disney in the limited time we can go is safer right now, I guess. I'm not going to do my chances going everywhere, trying everything else.
I know a lot of pass holders
Hey,
are
Steven. Mad.
Mad
Would be a good word.
We're just kind of like
Travis just made it to the car.
We're just trying to give Disney a little bit of an opportunity to like figure things out before we say,
yeah, Steven.
If we're going to keep it, if we're not. Just depends on their numbers too. If they keep it how the numbers are allowed
Today
into
we
the
said,
parks
oh,
now.
you mean, I thought you were talking about the numbers for the virus.
No, I'm talking, well, that and the.
Today was a record.
Right. But I'm saying if they keep it how it is, I feel safe with the amount of people that are there.
You just.
If they opened it up to more people.
Where did we get the shirt? Was it Etsy?
Yes, Etsy.
She got it on Etsy.
But a lot of pass holders are not renewing their passes because.
And we've actually went back and forth on this.
Because they're paying for passes and then they can't get any reservation dates.
There's pass holders that are having to buy single day tickets just to go to the parks.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Because if
you look at the map, you're blocked out. But if you have a single day ticket, you can still go on that day that you're blocked out. So I can see where people are frustrated, you know.
Because there's people that have like
when you're paying $100 a month or whatever it is for your tickets, and yeah, it's a lot of money.
No, somebody was saying they have like the most highest ticket, or they pay like $1,000 or something for it, where they can
for the platinum.
Yeah, for the platinum. I can understand why they're frustrated.
Because you can't even go to the water parks now.
Nothing.
So
that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
They can't get.
And anything. You can only go 3 times, and you're lucky if you can go 3 times in the same month. Especially now, since they opened up all the tickets and everybody's buying, so we don't even know how it's. I haven't looked at it, so
yeah, Faith,
I don't even know when we're going to go after our last one.
Yeah, Faith, that's what they're doing.
That's a lot, Michelle.
They're paying twice, so.
Is it better now to not renew it and just buy? Do they sell 3-day tickets? Like they used to, or 5 days?
It's every once in a while. You have to catch it. But it's just funny on the annual pass holder group on Facebook, the people are just all upset. And it does say it in your contract somewhere where it's at their discretion, so they can black you out when they need to.
Yeah. Dean, I have one that has the filters in it and stuff. I wore it to the park. I didn't have it on. I had it on the second stream. I showed everybody it. I wore it to work the other day. It works fine for me. I still like the. It's kind of almost. I wouldn't call it a dry fit material. Is it? The ones that. Have you seen the one I had on, the gray one I had on? When I took it off, it was kind of sweaty, but I just instinctively crumbled it and put it in my pocket. When I put it back on, it looked like a wrinkled shirt, and she was just
laughing at
me.
Gregory, I think it's actually the state of California that is not letting Disneyland. I'm sure Disneyland would want to open, but they stopped them. Yeah,
Disneyland would have opened if they could have. It's the governor. Hey, Disney nerders. Hey, Stacy.
Hi, guys.
Those did not look good, Christy. Did I read that right?
You read it wrong. You said did not. They did look good.
Oh, those did look good. Because at first, when I read it, I'm like, oh my God.
No, they did. I saw them. Good. They were cute.
How's the park with masks on? It was fine.
Yeah.
If you haven't lighted, I would not recommend. I know I'm going to say this and it's going to sound bad. I would not recommend Disney's masks because they seem too thick. But if safety is in, they're really thick. They're really safe.
Yeah.
But it really feels, of all the masks I've had on, the Disney ones I did not like.
I think because they were too small. If they were just a little bit bigger, they would be.
Yeah, because if you've seen the one vlogger, he's actually got a rubber band.
The one vlogger, you can say who it was.
Michael K.
Michael K.
Yeah. And I'm looking, I'm like, how's his mask on? But he's got a rubber band from the ends of it around the back of his head.
Probably to make it more comfortable.
Maybe that's because I didn't think they were comfortable for me.
No.
And that's large.
It's just.
Was it comfortable for you though?
No.
Like Travis, the one Travis had on today in his pictures, I think that's the one he said he got from the gas station for like $5.
Very comfortable.
Which the one I wear most of the time is it was $5 from a gas station too.
Yeah.
Their suede fringe are size really small.
Yeah, they're very small.
Like the small one looks like it would fit him. And it might be tight on him because he's got a long face. But the large, yeah. We don't have any in here, do we? No.
So, next Sunday.
Steven said the mask sizes are terrible for kids.
Oh, that's not good either.
That stinks.
Yeah.
Where are we going next Sunday? Is that Epcot? Or are you suggesting we go live earlier?
I don't know.
Well, they don't close till 9, right?
Yeah, they don't close till 9. Let me see. That's the 19th, and that's our Epcot day. So
would you guys like us next Sunday to go live from Epcot for a while? Same time or earlier? What do you think?
I mean, it might be easier a little earlier for work-wise.
And for people like Karen and the other people in other countries?
Right. Not like middle afternoon, but just like
5 o'clock? Maybe
like 5 o'clock. I don't know if that's good for everybody. Just because we got to get home and we'll have to go to work the next day.
And keep your eyes out for maybe a short stream during the week from the Magic Kingdom. Because I was thinking about it, I'm like, man, do I want to edit a video since I'm so far behind on the ones I have to edit now, or go live, bring the magic live?
And you know what I'm really upset about? I
hope Charlie feels better.
Yeah, all of our pictures that we took on Thursday, none of them came through.
Yeah, if anybody's been to the park since it's the previews, like, I don't know if me touching my magic band screwed them up after you, but there was some I didn't touch that you touched on the rides.
Yeah, I didn't.
We didn't get any of our pictures. Any of our
pictures. I think maybe it
we will, Christy.
Didn't scan right.
I'm hoping the pizza place is open at Epcot. All the stuff at Epcot, I'm hoping the pizza's there.
But it's not. But it's not. I'm
not looking good.
But it's not the original people that are making the pizza, though.
Oh yeah,
they won't be there, so it's not real Italian pizza.
Dang it!
My mom will probably want barbecue.
Yeah, we can. It's Epcot, so
she hasn't ate there yet.
Hopefully, there's plenty to eat.
Yeah, there's plenty to eat at Epcot.
Well, you know what's good? We can go to Epcot and we can go into the European Union and feel safe because they have less cases over there.
That's terrible.
They did a better job locking it down.
They did a better job than us.
Just be safe. That's all we can tell you.
Dean,
if you don't feel comfortable doing anything, don't do it.
Dean, we didn't have to show anything.
On what?
He was asking, did you have to show driver's license?
I was just. Actually, I was like, how do they know who we are with the Magic Band?
Because we've not taken a picture.
The only time we've taken a picture
in there, because we're hooked up with my mom's accessibility pass.
Yeah, but the only time we've actually taking a picture is for the Nikki's Not So Scary.
Yeah,
when they had to pass last year to go all the time, she had to take a picture. Hey, David.
Maybe they have our pictures from.
Cheri will be there Friday.
Some of our pictures with
She got her third splash pic from Friday. We were there Thursday.
Yeah, I looked again and I didn't get anything.
And I looked, and since I didn't set mine up, all I have is the wallpapers they give me.
No wait times at Magic Kingdom right now.
It's because it's closed.
I know. It just went off.
Disney is making extra large. That's good. Well, Disney's they're. I would say they're safe.
I figured they were going to.
Yeah. Are they reversible too?
No.
No.
I mean, you could. They're just plain on the other side.
I do have. I don't even know where my Star Wars one is.
I can go get one.
Oh, we'll get one real quick
I
and
think
show
I
you.
showed one. I gotta put
Well, you have the.
kids down.
I'll hold them. You have the rainbow one up there too.
Yeah.
She wanted me to hold them. How much were these? These were like 20. Well, I can't look at Briar Bear because he doesn't have a price tag on them. Let's see. $26.99 for these guys. Oh, Ashley's got one.
So this is the large.
I don't know, Steven.
And this is the part where, like, it's real tight here and here. If it wasn't so tight there on me, because it feels like when I breathe, I suck it in.
Yeah.
Like it goes in.
I noticed watching some of looking at the comments on our live stream that the gray one looks like I kind of suck it in too.
Oh, did it?
A lot of people, like with the medical one, the way you talk and stuff, it looks like, yeah, I can see it moving.
That's what this one feels like. It just feels
So let's see, that's a large here.
Tight.
I'm gonna take it off you. Oh, she better take it off. I don't want to
What are you trying to do?
I was just gonna show them like this.
That's a large.
That's a large. It's still.
I mean, it fits.
Yeah, it fits. It's still comfortable. It's still. I wouldn't have to put a rubber band or anything on it to make it any more comfortable. It just feels.
Maybe if you could stretch it out, it would feel better.
Yeah, I think if you wash this, if it shrinks a little bit, then you're kind of.
Yeah, I don't dry any of mine. I just let them all air dry.
Then you'd be a little SOL.
What do you mean?
You'd be S out of luck if it's you wash it, it shrinks.
Oh, it shrinks?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, I didn't know what you meant. What was I gonna say?
Man, now I don't feel like I'm not holding anything.
I'll give you.
Hold on, I'll hold.
That's Susie. That's Chip and Dale.
Susie said.
You can hold Briar Fox. There you go.
All right, now I feel better.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say hi to Amy. That's what I was gonna say hi to.
Oh, hey, Amy.
Today
I was like, man, how are they gonna change this?
I hope Amy's having a great Sunday.
Yeah, she wasn't able to come to the parks because of the Rona. Well, they did have a record testing. Was it this weekend? It was they tested 99,000 people in the state. We still don't know what the number is going to be for those people because the numbers that came out today was 15,300, I think it was, confirmed cases. A record in deaths the other day, which was sad, 120 people, and new hospitalizations like 500. You know what?
Susie knows what I'm talking about. What was I going to say? Like, I don't think people understand how fast it spreads. Yeah. So I'll use the example.
People who are in healthcare and somebody in healthcare like my sister and my cousin and all them that actually are dealing with it every day, most people that are in an area that haven't seen it, don't know anybody with it, they don't understand how bad it really is.
So let's say like on Tuesday, last week Tuesday, my grandmother's assisted living place, they had 2 cases. By Thursday, they had 6.
By the weekend,
they had 12. 2 people had passed away, and now I think
14.
Now they have more. So that's how fast. And these people, they make.
And we got lucky.
Rooms.
We got lucky because she's out of there now.
So there was a situation where she felt. She was.
We talked about that earlier, Easter.
Yeah, she was throwing up and she was real tired. So they just automatically
give her the test.
They test her all the time, but they took her to the hospital. She's negative. She's had so many negative tests, but now they won't take her back.
Yeah.
So I had to go to Sarasota on Friday. We're trying to find some place to place her. We couldn't see her because they wouldn't let us in the hospital. So it was just a mess. But that's just how fast it spreads, like that fast. And I'm thankful that she's out of there because it sounds like it's going out of control in that place where
and I think they don't want anybody coming back because that's one less person that can get it too.
Yeah. And they were saying that she was a problem because they're saying she won't stay in her room, and I'm like, she's 94.
They will, David.
She doesn't understand like why she has to stand in her room. They just need a little more compassion.
David, I walked in with the filter mask on, so they had no problem with it. Remember when we went to the park? I wore the filter mask until we did the first live stream.
Yeah.
So there was no problem with it.
So it just spread so fast. So I just wish people would take it seriously. Like, you've heard those stories where they were having the COVID parties. Whoever got it first, there's been people that have already died from it.
The one that made news this weekend was a 30-year-old in Texas, I believe, that went to, and he made all the posts about it being a hoax and it wasn't no big deal and all that. And then in the hospital, he told the nurse, "I made a mistake," and now he's gone.
He passed away. It's very serious.
You know, like they say, it may not affect you at all, but do you want to be that one person that it affects? And John is negative finally. Thank God he's finally negative. But the thing about it too, he can be negative now, and if you can get it again, he can get it again.
Right.
You know, like some people said, "Hey, I took a test last week. I was fine." Well, you can take a test, walk out of the testing, and get it somewhere else.
You just have to be very conscious of touching things and washing your hands.
Look at it this way. Maybe in 10 years, we'll all be able to sue the companies of the hand sanitizers because we all got something from that.
Don't say that.
Because we're using, I'm joking, because we're using so much hand sanitizer.
He's joking.
Like Greg said, you have to moisturize your hands because they get dried out so bad.
Like when we left the park, I felt like I had bathed in hand sanitizer.
Yeah. That was probably the most hand sanitizer I've used in one day, and I was fine with it.
Yeah.
You know, if it means I'm gonna, not get it,
I'll do whatever it takes, and I'll do whatever it takes to follow the rules to go to Disney because that makes me happy, and I'll do whatever it takes.
People don't have to wear underwear in public though.
Yes, you should wear underwear in public.
My ex-boss died once. I'm
so sorry.
See, a lot of people don't. Not to put any light or anything on that. A lot of people don't have that story
Just
where.
Hope you're having a great day.
Yeah, a lot of people don't have that story where they know somebody.
Yeah.
You know, and unfortunately, it stinks when you know somebody and people are sick from it. And you've known people. It's just.
Yeah, that's very scary.
Yeah, I don't think it's a hoax. I'll say that right now. They wouldn't be all over the world.
I almost said something to Gregory, but I wasn't going to go there. We had a conversation when we were at Disneyland or at Disney World about
with them.
Yeah.
About what?
I can't say it.
Oh, okay.
It's something you can get at Disney.
You can get it at Disney? Huh? Oh, the Disney chief.
You were supposed to say it.
No, I did get the Disney rash the other day because I hadn't. Working and being out in the sun all the time is one thing. I'm in a mail truck. I do that, blah, blah, blah. But we probably walked, 6, 7, 8 miles the other day because we were just constantly walking all day long. And in the heat, it's a true thing, the Disney rash. You'll get it on your ankles. And I got it just a little bit on my right ankle. And I was like, man, what's my right? And then I looked and I was like, crap, I got the Disney. And remember I got it last year at Disneyland? But I didn't get the chafe.
Don't talk about it.
Gregory's more of a Speedo guy.
I could see
that. That joke goes way back.
I could see that.
For people who know D&G.
Oh
yeah, a lot of people are saying it's going to end in 3.5 months. It's not.
Vaseline works wonders. Just saying.
Wasn't there one of the baby powders was really just did a big recall on it because it had something in it?
I don't know.
And a lot of people use baby powder too.
So
that might not have been
I don't know.
All right, guys, we have to go to work tomorrow. So we're usually on a normal weekend. I'm up before the alarm, right? So yesterday, of course, the alarm set for 6:40. It's like I'm gonna sleep as late as I can before work, and I know I'm gonna be up before the alarm. But when that alarm went off, it freaked me out because I was like, "Oh my God!" I've never slept till the alarm, and now I'm like, "Oh, I hope." When I just said we gotta go to work, so
I think a lot of that is because we don't have.
Hold on. What is your favorite thing to do, eat at Disney that you have to do every time you go to the parks? Mine is get a cinnamon roll from. Ours would be citrus swirl. We had 2 of them. We knew what it was. We have to do the citrus swirl. We did 2 of them the other day.
Yeah.
And a fun fact about citrus swirl: when it's not busy or cold out, they give you a bigger one because they're not selling as many. So remember that time when it was cold? It
was freezing, and
it was like
really big one.
Huge.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? If you have a channel, make sure you list it so everybody can support you. We appreciate all the moderators.
We just appreciate you guys hanging.
We appreciate everybody.
it's actually humbling to even think about. I don't know how many people are on here right now, but just from the all the people in here that we see all the time, it's just amazing.
Yeah,
we're going to Epcot next weekend. Next Sunday. We'll be doing a live stream at our normal Sunday night live stream. Will be earlier next week. It'll be from Epcot. You think this is a warehouse video? You try to.
I'm just messing with you.
You trying to bird dog me?
So yeah, check all these amazing people out. You can post it on here. You can post it on our Facebook
group. Everything, it's in the link. And like Matei, if I'm right, was asking earlier, like our Patreon, which we don't ask people to go to. That's something that I don't know. I didn't even know there was memberships on YouTube.
And what's the name of the place where you can go check out other people's live streams?
The live place.
The live place. So you can see like Christy's Corner.
Was Dean on here earlier?
D&G's on there.
I think Dean was on here with the live place.
Oh, was he?
I think so.
And Jim,
you
more
too,
sunshine,
Wendy, Mark.
Please. So make sure you check.
Yeah, Jim was listening, which I know what that is because a lot of times D&G goes live on Wednesdays and we're driving back to your mom's,
right?
And we listen, till we get home.
So you make sure you check them all out.
Dean is live right now on the live place.
We need to get off then. Off the YouTube, off the stream.
Oh, you can show that. Oh. What did I do? Oh, sorry, I moved the screen.
But we do.
Yeah, like Gene.
We appreciate you guys
and
so
even
much.
if you put your link in there too, if you have a channel. Or,
we appreciate you guys hanging out with us.
We really do. And look out for Wednesday. We may have a surprise live stream. It just depends on how the day is and how the late afternoon
we'll be
is.
at Magic.
It'll be in the afternoon.
Yep, we'll be at Magic Kingdom. So if you see us.
Yeah, we seen that Easter egg. We talked about that earlier. That was just glad nobody was hurt.
Brandy's
especially
the only
the
one that caught that.
What?
Nothing.
Off the tube, yeah. She's ready to eat dinner. Anyways, we're gonna get out of here.
Hopefully we'll get to see Talia and Travis soon. I feel like that's what I feel like.
Because you can't make plans with somebody.
You can't make plans with somebody because you can't get the same date. You can't just show up and they're there.
Because they're getting on the reservations trying to go whatever day they can get. You're doing the same thing.
I know.
Disney's trying to keep people apart.
They're trying to keep us apart, man.
Yeah, that's it. Disney's ultimate goal is to keep all those dang vloggers and live streamers out.
That is. I hope everybody has a great week. Please stay safe.
Yeah.
If you can wear a mask, wear a mask. If you don't need to, hopefully you're at home.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much.
Don't waste a day.
Every day's a gift.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Have the night you have and have
the week you have. I already think I already said that.
All right. And we'll probably see you on Wednesday and Sunday. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Wednesday and Sunday.